So I had a few bite of those apples and no good. Hardly, it's just so tart and lame. So I just chucked them to the squirrels. No worries. There's no such thing as waste when you're feeding the squirrels. Going back to nature where it belongs. What do you mean?
That's a beer mug.
I know. It's the face of disappointment. Ow! Stop hitting me!
Go.
So far, we dodged zombies. We ate 2 of these bad boys. We're gonna have 2 more. So the moral of the story is each banana's right. Have them right. Make sure your beard's covered in mud first.
May your bananas always be right.
What we got here? Pound of pasta for 1 meal. This is a bit of a snack. Basmati rice, around 2.5 cups. 2.5 cups. We got steamed vegetables. We got red pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper. Sweet potatoes. All steamed, all delicious.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Rice dish number 2.
May your bananas ever be firm. Stuff that came out of my mouth.
So here we go. I made a veggie burger, a vegan burger,
2
for this guy.
2 of them.
Who
With
can
3 slices of bread.
Easily eat it.
And a ½ pound of lettuce that was in the form of spinach.
Completely didn't do it.
Completely ate all the main parts of it.
So no, I gotta finish this.
There's not much left.
I gotta finish this because
oh my God, yes.
he's gonna waste it.
Your people
because he couldn't
need
handle
to
it.
see you eating my scrap food.
He couldn't handle it.
I couldn't handle it.
He couldn't handle it. So pound of pasta, round number 1. Just can of diced, no salt added tomatoes. Delicious. Oh yeah, round number 2. Slamming it in. So tasty. You don't have to calorie restrict. You can go hard all day with carbs, your favorite kind of carbs. You can make it jiggle like that if you want to. Fruit's the best, but carbs before flarbs. Carb it up if you don't want to flab it up. This is the last of the pound of pasta. Getting it in, delicious. So here's the damage for the day. What is better than this? Carbing up, feeling amazing. It is now 8 o'clock. Just about ready for bed. But feeling amazing. Anyway, here's the food. Here's the food. So you can pause this, you can check out the stuff to your own leisure. But breakfast, shared some bananas with my brother. Even I left out those banana snacks. The dry bananas because they didn't really fit on here. So, might be a little bit more calories than this, but this is probably about. And those food scraps that my brother so pitifully couldn't handle. Couldn't handle the whole meal. Anyway, enough rambling. So, 75 grams of protein. I didn't eat any protein today, so I don't know where it came from. I guess protein must be in plant foods. Weird. Fat, 18 grams of fat. Pretty low fat diet. Look at this. Vitamins looking sexy. Minerals looking sexy. Protein. Where do you get your protein on a vegan diet? I don't know. I just don't know. And then I feel so guilty just throwing my scraps away in the trash bin. So that's question number 1. So just look up like composting in your apartment or how to compost in an urban environment. There's so many articles, great stuff people have written. So I recommend just Googling it. There's a lot of great stuff. Also, as the girl you're dating vegan, I've recently been meeting guys and going on a couple dates and don't know if I could date a full-fledged meat eater. I don't blame you. But then I don't know if I'm just limiting myself to the possibility to get to know cool people. Same with the straight edge thing, because I'm also straight edge. Any thoughts? Oh, and thanks for the awesome... Oh, okay. So yeah, she is. I don't have... I mean, we have such limited time on the planet. I just... Me personally, I don't have time to sort of waste on, like, trying to, like, find people that are not vegan. And I mean, she wasn't vegan when I started dating her. I sort of brainwashed her into becoming vegan, but she feels a lot better. She got rid of her migraines and all that kind of stuff, so that's good. But I mean, if somebody isn't vegan or vegetarian because of ethical reasons, I don't waste my time. But if somebody is ignorant about veganism, or think vegetarianism is too hard and veganism is too hard, then I would give it a shot. But I wouldn't waste your time. I mean, you're asking for my opinion. There's so many people. Basically, just write down the things that you want to see in a person, your ideal things, and wait for that person to come. Don't try and look for the person. Just wait for that person to sort of appear. Because the universe, or your world, whatever you want to call it, your reality becomes what you think. So if you think about this person, they're going to show up. If you think your life is shitty, guess what your life is going to be? It's going to be shitty. So it's all about your thoughts. And also go be around people. Have your hobbies and like what you like doing day to day. Have that sort of be like catered with people that are like-minded to you. Does that make sense? So like, I like to slackline, and I like to be healthy. So I'm being healthy while slacklining. And then that naturally draws people that are interested in at least one of those two. So if not both, you get one. So I don't know if that makes anything sensical. Same with the straight edge thing. I guess you're asking, you're probably asking, should I date people that drink or do drugs or whatever? I would say it's a personal choice. I wouldn't. I mean, I have friends that smoke weed and drink and whatever, and they know, they respect me, and we to hang out with me when they don't want to do that stuff. Or so I mean, but when you're dating somebody, I mean, if it depends how much it means to you. I mean, to me, it means a hell of a lot, because I'm into my health, and I'm into being the best version of myself. To me, drugs isn't in that equation. So I don't want to be with somebody who takes drugs. But that's just me. So I hope that answers your question. So let's move on down. What do you think of corn? Is it alright to eat 3 times a week? I love organic frozen corn blended with lemon, spices, and tomato. Makes a nice lettuce dip. That sounds great. Corn's cool. Ugali, which is just cornmeal, which is polenta, is a staple of the Kenyan runners, the fastest freaking people on the planet. Corn is great. Not as good as fruit in terms of nutrition and digestion, but corn is fantastic. The only problem in the U.S. and now the world, most of the corn grown in the U.S. is GMO. If you don't know about GMO, Google GMO. Genetically modified. Organic corn isn't genetically modified, so if that's what you like as a carb source, do it up. Let's check it out. Porn and masturbation. I don't have a problem with masturbation. Porn, if you make your own porn videos, I don't think that's a problem. But I don't know if people do that anymore. I don't do that. I'm just asking or talking. But I mean, there's no girl that grows up and says, "I want to be a porn star." And I think women get into this, and I'm talking specifically about women. I think women get into porn not because of that's what they wanted to be as a little girl. So I think it's sort of a fucked up sort of culture. I mean, girls know, young women know that they can get a lot of money out of the porn industry. But I don't know. I don't think it's. I wouldn't want to be a porn star, and I'm a man. So, but I think girls in particular get sort of the short end of the stick. No pun intended. So I don't know. I don't think ethically porn. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm just thinking out loud that porn is probably not the best thing. I don't know if that answers your question. I hope it does. If you know eggs are from a place that treats their chickens well, like raising your own or a neighbor who sells their chicken eggs, is it okay to eat eggs? The chicken has a good life and the eggs are naturally occurring. Thoughts? My parents have chickens, and they eat the eggs. And this is their rationale. They say, yeah, but they make the eggs, so it's a waste if I don't eat them. Which I believe too. I believe that for a long time. But if you just think of it this way, well, short answer is yes. It's obviously 1,000 times better than factory farm raised chickens in terms of ethics. If you saw what goes on in those, I mean, you could Google that too. But in terms of like, you wouldn't. It's a chicken's menstruation. It's part of the chicken's menstruation cycle. An egg. What do female humans have? Eggs. Oh, that's different. It's not different. It pops out of the chicken. It's warm. And then you say, ooh, this is breakfast for tomorrow. What? It's supposed to be a baby chick. Grow into a baby chick. Yeah, it's not fertilized, whatever. But that's disgusting. And it's our culture that thinks it's not. Or that, trains our minds to think it's not. It's fucked up in my opinion. So, health-wise, hell no. Ethics-wise, okay. But, a lot of people say, oh yeah, but you're not supporting local. Get a fucking grip. Because I'm not going to support something that is archaic and doesn't make sense nutritionally and ethically. You know what I mean? I had somebody ask me before, yeah, but you don't eat meat, so you don't support people in the factories. They have to earn a wage too. Well, if we didn't eat as much fucking meat, asshole, we wouldn't have to have these people in these shitty conditions, or these people wouldn't be forced in these shitty conditions. If you know what happened in these slaughterhouses, how these workers are treated. Basically, most of the workers in slaughterhouses, it has the most turnover rate out of any occupation. Because it just fucks with their head so much. Because you're killing these animals and it's just blood everywhere and it's just death all the time. You're murdering these animals. They basically come here in a truck. Or they come here illegally because they want a better opportunity. Because they come from fucking awful part of the world where the people are dying. And so they come here for a better opportunity to help their families, and they're forced in these conditions, and they're basically blackmailed and say, look, asshole, do what I say, kill these animals, do this, be in these shitty conditions, or you're out. And they're treated awfully. So, I hope that answers your question. I would really... it would really mean a lot to me if you could give me your opinion. I've been vegan for 4 to 5 months and I've seriously never felt so awful in my life. And I just don't understand it. I came from an omnivorous lifestyle for ethical reasons. I've always been very slender and reasonably healthy. Age 21, weight 117-ish, height 5'7". I've been following you in freely and was inspired by your lifestyle and eat very similarly. I use Chronometer and get the recommended calories, vitamins, water, etc. I exercise, get enough sleep, no drugs except anti-anxiety medication. As soon as I started this lifestyle, my energy dropped. I felt very sick after every single meal. My skin broke out worse than I had ever seen it before, and I was constantly bloated to the point of pain. I thought it was detox and stuck with it, but now, almost 5 months later, it's still going on. Help. I don't want to, but I'm about to go back to animal products. No! Okay. So, I'm sorry I didn't get to your question soon enough, but thanks for asking and thanks for being persistent. Don't feel like a jerk if you're being persistent. Just ask the question a million times before, and I'll answer it. I promise. So, I can understand your frustration because this sucks. It sucks to be feeling so shitty, especially when ethically you think you're doing the right thing, or you feel in your heart you're doing the right thing. My first there's a lot of things I want to say. My first thing would be, if you're not on 30bananasaday.com, join the forum, because so many people have similar experiences and they can help you better than I can help you, because I didn't go through what you're going through. I didn't go through what you're going through, so I can't speak from experience. So I don't really want to answer the question because I just don't have that experience. I mean, I will answer, but do you know what I mean? So go to 30bananasaday.com, join the forum, and just explore it. And because it's such a great community, such a great resource and a tool. You can search what you want to see, and it's great. So that's my first bit of advice. Second, so tip number 2, or what I would say, secondly, is it depends where you come from. It depends where you come from. A lot of people think, oh yeah, I'll feel, or I'll be as slim as her, I'll be as slim as him, and blah blah blah, right away. It takes time. The body is on its own rhythm. It's on its own time scale. We have this ego when we think, oh yeah, we can do this, we can do that. The body is its own master. So be patient. Be patient. You don't need animal products. That'll pacify you. That will sort of numb your body to what it's trying to do. Finally, you've given the body so much. You've given the body a way to sort. You said to your body, you were stuffing it with crap, and then all of a sudden you take out the crap and you put in the good stuff. And your body's saying, wait, I'm just getting good stuff and not the crap? Holy cow, let me do some work. So your body starts doing all this work, which we call detox. So you start to see this stuff and blah, 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 and fast forward to where you are now, and you're like, fuck, why aren't I feeling better? Why aren't, what's going on? And like I said, I completely can understand your frustration, but, you can do a lot of metabolic damage in a short lifetime, in the short time that you've not been vegan or been on this lifestyle. So I hope that makes sense. Again, I'm not an authority on this because this hasn't happened to me, but just by reading about it, talking to people, blah blah blah. That's my sort of advice, the short version. I can give you a longer version if you still want my help. But my first bit of advice: check out 30bananasaday.com. Join the forum if you haven't already. Because I don't want to give you the wrong information. Plain and simple. I'd love to help. And hopefully I did. A little bit. So, anyway, if that didn't answer your question, ask it again, or just let me know. Anyway, let me move on. What do you think about high sodium, like canned baked beans? If you rinse them, you could probably get away a good amount of that sodium. High sodium will just equals high water retention, and you don't want high water retention. That's your body storing all this water and saying, we need this because you got this toxic shit. You got the salt in the body now. You want low water retention because water allows the body to get rid of the toxins through the skin, through your different organs, and through the bladder, through your urine. So you want low water retention, and low sodium diet does that. You probably exercise like a mofo to burn all those carbs off. Sigh, I wish I could eat that much. I don't exercise. Yeah, I exercise more than the standard American, but they don't like, I get this comment millions of times from fucking fat housewives to my brothers. Oh, you can do that because you cycle. Yeah, I move my body now because I have the energy to fucking do it. Before I wasn't eating this way, I didn't have the energy. I wasn't passionate. I was like, oh, well, I had the victim mentality. Now I just say, fuck it, and I want to do what I want to do. Excess carbs, pasta burp. Excess carbs does not get turned into fat. Excess carbohydrate calories do not get turned into fat. Excess carbohydrate calories do not get turned into fat. Excess carbohydrate calories do not get turned into fat. Excess carbohydrate calories get burned through a process called dietary thermogenesis. Check it out, look it up, go to Wikipedia, type it in, whatever. Dietary thermogenesis. You don't have to worry about getting weight on carbs. I am not fat. I don't burn it off. I cycle to class, which is 4 miles. And if you're somebody who rides a bike, you know that that's nothing. Sometimes I run. Ooh, I run a mile. Wow. Oh no. Come on. Then move your body a little bit. You won't get fat on this lifestyle. Yeah, you'll get slim as a freaking greyhound on steroids, but you might not get fit. Does that make sense? So there's slimness and fitness. Fitness comes from moving your body. Slimness comes from diet. So to say, yeah, I wish I could eat that way, but I'd just be fat, is bullshit. You're trying to tell yourself a lie to sort of, I don't know. You probably exercise like a mofo to burn off these carbs off. Trust me. Try this out. Try out this diet. You don't have to exercise. Yeah, you have to move your body. And today what I did is I did that race with my brother, which we basically, we ran a little bit, we walked a lot. We just had a good time. We laughed. It was a great time. In the sun, hanging out with people. Great. I came home, had a catch, and played with my neighbor's kids for a couple hours. So I make exercise, which is a lame term, I make playing a part of my lifestyle. I have fun. I climb trees. I run with people. I play with dogs when they're around. I play with kids. I play with my neighbor's kids. It's a part of my lifestyle. When you make moving your body a part of your lifestyle. Plus, when I started this diet, almost 4 years ago now, I was lazy as fuck. Fucking so lazy. I would just come home from class and just play video games. I'd drink a cup of coffee. That was before I gave up coffee. And I'd play video games and I would do my homework. And I would walk to the next academic building. Wow. And I did that for a year and a half. I only started getting into cycling last March. And even now, I don't do... The biggest ride I've done is like 40 miles. Which isn't much at all. And you might think, oh yeah, well he's skinny, he could do... Come on, just... You have to start somewhere. So that proves... And my point is that when I was that lazy, when I wasn't doing any training, any exercise, whatever, I was still slim. And I was eating as much as I could want. So, try out this lifestyle. I got this roadmap for you. You don't have to eat like me, but you could tweak it however you want. This 30-day roadmap. Try it out. Try it out. It's easy. It's cheap. It's fun. You don't have to calorie restrict. It's amazing. Bah. So, hope that answers your question. If not, let me know. So, last question, because this video was still way too long. I can never get them. Anyway, let's check it out. I've never counted calories or restricted calories, but with Chronometer, I've discovered that even when I eat normally till I'm full, I still don't eat more than 1,800 to 2,000 calories per day. I'm a woman. Should I do an effort to really eat more carbs, more fruits and veggies, or stay like this? I hope this question makes sense. I'm trying to switch to high-carb vegan. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you didn't really give me enough information. You say you're a woman. I guess because you think you're a woman, you can eat less calories. This is an argument I have with my sister-in-law. She says she's about my weight, and my height. And I talk to her and I say, you should eat more calories. No, I can't eat more calories. You should eat more calories. Oh, no, I don't do as much sport as you. I don't eat much. All I have to worry about, I had this argument with my brother today. All I have to worry about is not dying. Where's my next meal coming from? When am I going to move out of my house? And my grades. Wow. That's a big worry. She has to worry about her kid, her 2 kids, her house, the mortgage, the car, the other car payment, this shit in the house, cleaning the house, her job, her boss, her husband's boss, the yard work, her parents, this, that. And you think you don't need more calories than me? The mind burns 60% of the glucose in our body. Our body's main form of fuel is glucose. That's why the carbs come in. That's why a high carb diet is the diet. So you're telling me that you don't need more calories than me? And we're around the same size and, what? This is crazy bullshit that we've been programmed to think from these fad diets and from all this bullshit that we can calorie restrict because, I'm a woman and, I have to be dainty. And what the fuck? You're a person. Yeah, you're a woman and that's great. But don't think that just because you're a woman you have to be, I'm proper. And who says not eating a lot of food, a right amount of food, not even a lot of food. The right amount of food is improper. So that's my first bit of advice, I guess, is to sort of get over that mentality. And I don't know if you have it or not. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know your exact situation, but most people, and it's especially women too, think like, I can't eat that much. Please, you owe it to yourself. You matter more than fucking society tells you. So, I hope that makes sense. I still need more than 1,800 to 2,000 calories. I don't know why. Maybe you're 5 foot and 100 pounds. Maybe that's all you need. Maybe that really is all you need, and then that's fine. But once you do more sport, once you get your metabolism better by doing this lifestyle a long time and getting the sleep, the water, and the carbohydrate calories, then maybe you'll start to eat more. Like I'm starting to eat more now after doing this for like 3-4 years. I've noticed I'm actually eating more. So maybe that's the case. That's just how much you can eat right now. But I bet you that you say I'm a woman because you say it's lower because you think you're a woman. Total bullshit. Total bullshit. I know women on this lifestyle who can eat a lot more than me. And I'm not embarrassed. I just know that they have a better metabolism. And my advice is just to try it. Again, just try and you'll feel amazing. Your mental, once you start saying, fuck that, fuck what society's telling me, that I'm fat or indulgent or I'm gluttonous, whatever the fucking crap that is, you say fuck it and you just follow your heart. You do what you want to do. You'll feel so much better. I hope that helps. I really hope. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow for day 28. Already? Wow. Day 28. We're going to be eating stuff. We're going to be chowing down. We're going to be in the soup. Diving deep again in the soup. Vegan soup. Whatever. So check out the videos. Put your questions down below. The questions are great. I hope these answers are great. If they're great, make this video. Give it a thumbs up. If you're great, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And share this video with somebody who needs, who's asking these questions. I need to learn how to speak. I need to go to sleep. So we'll see you tomorrow for a new day.